And just we can we're back to a new Crash Team Racing Nitro Field chill stream. And yes, we are chilling with some more Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. So, how's everybody doing this weekend? Hopefully everybody is doing well. I have rewatched, I guess you could say, Bambi the Reckoning. Yes. I have rewatched it, watched, however you want to say it. Bambi the Reckoning, and yeah. It is still absolutely crazy, I would say. Because again, it recently came out on Peacock. On the streaming, the streaming platform, Peacock. It has came out on the current edition on, the Puniverse. Before Pinocchio Unstrung. But yeah, it is definitely a wild ride still, I can just say. And still definitely one of my favorites. Along with, Blood and Honey 2 and Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare as well. But of course, we have not seen the last of this Bambi, though. We have not seen the last of this Bambi. Considering that, we'll be seeing this Bambi in the whole Monsters Assemble movie, right? Monsters Assemble Puniverse movie. But yeah, I still really love how they did Bambi, though. How they made Bambi in this. Really, really cool. Can I just say? Absolutely a wild ride for sure. Really, definitely enjoyed it. And I'm telling you, it feels like moving forward now in the Puniverse the Twisted Childhood Universe, as they're also calling it as well. It feels like every movie now is getting better and better, I can just say. It's like they really stepped it up when it came to after the first Winnie the Pooh movie. Yeah. They definitely stepped up their game.
Haku much tired of watching puny socks race so slow. Haku wanted action to make move down big and prove Papo is world's best driver. Haku moves so fast, you must tracks.
Let's go, Papo. And again, hopefully you're enjoying my walkthrough, my first time walkthrough on Size Matters, which, we've recently started. Hopefully you're enjoying my walkthrough on that as well. I feel like they definitely used, like, CGI or something when it came to Bambi and Bambi the Reckoning. That's what I feel. Yeah. That's how they did Bambi. Because, of course, obviously, nobody could, nobody is able to play a deer, right? Like Bambi. Wouldn't be able to go into a costume or something like that. Unlike, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, for example, with makeup and stuff. doing whole makeup and costumes and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like it was definitely CGI. Definitely CGI that was put into the movie. But again, I really do love how they did with Bambi though. And especially the kills. I still really love how they did the kills though. Like, I think they were spot on, I'm just saying. And of course, poor Benji, you know, one of the main characters. Like, him and about his father though. Of how horrible his dad turned out to be. Like, yeah. Was very sad for him. And especially for his mom, too.
You're fast for being so small. Here's key to hell.
Definitely.
Oxide much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more grumpy.
And of course, before we head to the next area, we're going to go and complete or get the relics and tokens here. And of course, as of now, we are just awaiting, you know, well, not counting the whole Monsters Assemble movie, but at least one of the movies that we are still awaiting when it comes to the Puniverse is Pinocchio, right? Which we did get a trailer, if y'all do remember. We did get a trailer for it. And it's looking absolutely amazing, though. For real. Pinocchio Unstrung is looking absolutely amazing. And another example of how, I'm telling you, each movie in this universe that they are doing seems to be getting better and better when it comes to the budget. Like, if you watch these movies yourself, you can just definitely tell that, yeah, each movie, the budget gets even better and better. The budget just gets better and better. I love how I just miss these crystals, though. Like, a lot of these crystals, I just straight up just drive past. Like, wow. Well, and of course, think about it, too. I just thought about this. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3. Yeah. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3, we are still waiting for as well. Not just Pinocchio Unstrung. I don't know why I completely forgot about Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3. Yeah, we are still awaiting of that movie, too. But yeah, before Monsters Assemble. Which, who knows, though? Like, I do wonder if the third Winnie the Pooh movie is going to release before or after Monsters Assemble. That's what I do wonder. Yeah, that's what I am wondering, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of curious about. Like, is it going to be before or after? That is something I'm just quite curious about. Yeah, that is something I'm still curious about. And I'm assuming, though, that Pinocchio Unstrung will be releasing this year. I can only assume. Because we got the trailer, right? We have the trailer for the movie. We have the trailer for the movie. So I would assume that, and my best guess is that it would probably be sometime this year. Not too sure about Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3, if it will also be this year as well. I mean, Bambi the Reckoning technically came out last year. Yeah. It technically released last year. When it came to theaters. Right? When it came to releasing in theaters, it came out last year. And it just came out on streaming this year. But yeah, I am definitely ready to see how Pinocchio's movie will be. Again, I'm not so sure if we have... well, we know for sure we don't have a release date yet. Right? And I'm assuming Monsters Assemble also. Yeah, no official release date announced yet. I mean, it does say, when you look it up, it does say production set for summer of this year and planned 2026 release. But again, just a plan. Not official as of right now. Pinocchio Unstrung. And yeah, we also do have the official runtime for Pinocchio Unstrung as well. We do have an official runtime. It's going to be 1 hour and 22 minutes for the movie. Yeah, it's going to have a runtime of 1 hour and 22 minutes. That's not bad, though. Yeah, that's not bad. 1 hour and 22 minutes for Pinocchio Unstrung. Of how long the movie will be. Yeah, I missed that crate. I missed that 3 crate. And I missed that crate. Surprised that I get eaten there. That's definitely a surprise. Well, there I got eaten. And again, I still find it really cool how we're getting Freddy Krueger's voice actor / Anti-Pops as Jiminy Cricket, though. I really do like that we're getting him as Jiminy Cricket. Well, he says it in the trailer, Jiminy Cricket pronounces cricket, but it's still pretty much Jiminy Cricket, right? It is still Jiminy Cricket. Just not called Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, his name It's basically still Jiminy Cricket. It's just he just doesn't say Jiminy Cricket. So apparently, from Worldwide Theater release by ITN, or well, as we can say, as from what I'm reading, with a world premiere on April 11th at this film festival that's going to be Brazil's something film festival. The release date April 11th. So next month, basically, because well, we are almost in April, which is again crazy. But yeah, the runtime an hour and 22 minutes. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 had an hour and 42 minutes. How long it ran? Bambi ran an hour and 21 minutes. Again, going through the runtime, pretty much. Just going through the different movies that the runtime that it had. Yeah, that tea is very cheeky. I'll give it that. That tea is very cheeky. Very, very cheeky. I'm about to look at the other ones to say the runtime. So yeah, Bambi the Reckoning, 1 hour 21 minutes. Winnie the Pooh 1 was 1 hour and 24 minutes. I guess if I'm not counting the whole Pooniverse movies, or not part of the whole Pooniverse, Screamboat was 1 hour and 42 minutes, and apparently it's not on Peacock anymore. Yeah, I know when I watched it a second time, right? It was was it the first time or second time? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was the first time or second time. But I know it was on Peacock, or it came out on Peacock. Now, The Mousetrap was 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes. Again, just going through the movies that may not be part of the Pooniverse universe. Right. Again, I'll look at some other ones once we do this. I'm surprised that I actually didn't get hit there by that armadillo. Got all the crates though, so. So yeah, let's see. Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare was 1 hour 29 minutes. Let's see. Cinderella's Curse was... I don't know if it shows. Hang on, yeah, let me see. Runtime. 1 hour and 22 minutes. Okay. Yeah, 1 hour and 22 minutes. Not too sure if we'll be doing a stream tomorrow or Monday. Not too sure. We'll see though. We will see. And again, if y'all didn't see this week's Pizza Thursday edition stream, we managed to complete, or we completed Cross Twinsanity on the Pizza Thursday series. Which y'all should have was able to catch it when it was live, right? I know there was some people that managed to join in. Wow, I got an Aku Aku right at the end of the level. Yeah, I got an Aku Aku at the end of the level. Well, that's not really a surprise, because I've had that happen before. And yeah, Bambi, though, he was very fast, I can just say. Like, yeah, I would be running too. Or driving as fast as I could. Like, Jesus. If you've seen the movie and saw how fast Bambi was running, yeah, I would be running too. Because he is fast. He was running so fast. Catching up to a car that was going as fast as it could. Kind of fast. And I'm not too sure, but I feel like we saw... I feel like it showed Thumper. You know, Bambi's friend. You know, the little bunny rabbit. It had Thumper. That's what I feel. Because there were some bunnies, and I feel like one of them, because it looked mutated. One of the bunnies looked mutated, kind of like how Bambi is in this movie. Yeah, Bambi is basically mutated in this movie. A mutated, like, zombie creature in this movie. But yeah, I feel like it showed Thumper. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Thumper, though. And yeah, the ending was definitely sad, I would definitely say. Definitely sad for sure. Definitely sad. And all, you know, just because Bambi was trying to defend, protect, you know, would you say defend? You know, when it came to his mother's death, right? Taking revenge, I guess you could say, on his mother's death. Because, you know, Bambi's mom got killed. So yeah, him taking revenge for his mom.
Excellent.
Yeah, Bambi taking revenge to defend his mom's death. And also just seeing just seeing Bambi have its own child at the end too. Which was very sweet, I can just say.
Watch out.
I can definitely say there was a lot of people in this movie that deserved what was coming to them in the movie. In the movie, there was a lot of things, yeah, that these people got what was coming to them, like these hunters and stuff. Just because of what they were doing was very horrible. Like, a lot of... That would probably be considered illegal if it was in real life, with what these people in this movie was doing. Like, these hunters and all of them were doing. Like, them... And Benji's, again, the main boy with his mom, the two main characters, his dad knew about this thing the whole time. And yeah, basically just betraying his son. Yeah, which he does end up getting killed off. The father. The father ends up getting killed off by Thumper and the other bunnies. Because he tried to get away with all this. He didn't want his ex-wife to call the police on him about this whole thing he was involved with Bambi and all of that. And, yeah, he got what was coming to him.
Better luck next time.
He did get what was coming to him. That's all I can just say. He definitely got what was coming to him. Like, how could you do that to your son, though? That's what I'm just saying. How could you do that to your own son? How could you do that to your own son? And Benji's mom saying that his dad was never around a lot with their son. Which, yeah, definitely very sad, I can just say. I mean, I'm just saying, if I ever had kids of my own, I would do as much time as I can with them while they're still, you know, like in the household. And even outside the household, too. But who knows if that would ever happen. Just because, yeah, I am a person that is not very good with women. And past women that I've tried being with either dump me, or threaten me, or betray me, or any of that, leave me, like moving away, leaving me, or any of that kind of stuff. Saying that they would want to be my friend, if we could be friends, and then never texted me again. Like, yeah. It's like, I just need to stop just talking to women altogether. Sometimes I feel. Obviously, that's not the case, but I just sometimes feel that way. Obviously, yeah, I'm just not going to be focusing on dating right now just because of this whole thing. It's like, yeah, they don't give a thing. And thankfully, I mean, yeah, thankfully I have a really good friend that is, I can guarantee you, watching. Like, yeah, she really appreciates me, I can just say. Way better appreciating than the other women in my past. I can guarantee you. Like she's never dumped me or threatened me, or, I mean, yeah, I've never sadly got to see her, and probably will not be able to see her in person. No. Of the distance, of course. And that's another bad thing, too.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. Just the distance. Like, yeah, I just felt like I just gotta just have to stop talking to women altogether. At least for a while. Put a break on that. That's what I sometimes feel. This is how I get treated. Just from the past. And I know. Thankfully not all girls are like this. Thankfully. But still. Still, though. That's all I can just say, though. Like, yeah, just take a break on this whole, like, for a long time, on the whole, on women altogether, I can just say. Even just trying to even talk to them, I feel like, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's hard to say, though. I mean, there's hardly any of them. Obviously not counting. I'm not talking about like the ones in my family, of course. Like I'm not talking about that. Obviously, just to let y'all know. Of course, I'm not talking about the ones like in my family or anything like that. I'm talking about girls outside that I don't know, or you know, stuff like that that are outside my family. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a real good shot. That's probably what I feel like I would have to do, though. Even though I would really not want to, because there's a lot of, like, again, like I said, who's probably watching right now, who's a really good one to me. I can definitely say. And her mom, that are very great and nice to me. Like I said, maybe I'm just going delusional or something. Going crazy or something like that. Who knows? But all I can just say is that, yeah, I am definitely not good when it comes to women in general. In general. Talking to them because I'm afraid I'm going to screw something up or something like that. Like I've done in my past. It's like maybe they would be good without me talking to them or something. And I obviously know that's obviously not true, of course. But, you know, just how it's always been with me. How it's always been with me, I can just say. Again, ever since I was little, especially when it came to my homeschool meeting, is where it really started for me. Went downhill, I guess you could say. Definitely don't have a whole lot to say in person, though. That's the thing. And again, I doubt if she is watching, her and her mom, again, on how far away they would be to be able to see me in person, though. Oh, me in Alabama, where I grew up, and at least where I've always been.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Sweet Home Alabama, as the song would say. Definitely another one, or definitely a real good song, though. I love. Especially how it played. I definitely remember it, especially from Despicable Me 1, when it played it in the opening of the movie, which was really cool. If y'all remember. I always seem to lose blue fire somewhere. It always has to be somewhere where I end up losing blue fire. The good momentum, I think, is how I would put it. Right, momentum, however you would say it. I definitely could have hit that baker. Thankfully I didn't, though. I certainly, most definitely could have hit that baker there too, which, yeah, I've already lost my blue fire. My good momentum that I had going. almost to the end of the level anyway. Yeah, here we go.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Oxide. We'll do Metalhead rock oxide. Let's see, what's... Trying to figure out a good combo for this. I think that would be cool. And I know there's a guitar sticker. Yeah. I mean, it's a neon guitar, but still, it'll work. It'll work. I mean, I don't know why, but this skin for Oxide definitely kind of fits this level. I don't know why. I just have that feeling that it just somewhat fits it for some reason. It somewhat fits it. Again, the past girls that I've met as well, or that have left me, have been at my church. Yeah. Which is just really crazy. Especially Abby. Right, which I've told y'all about before, of how she treated me. Definitely glad that I don't see her anymore. Especially how strict that she was too, and all the other ones too. They were strict with me as well, telling me what to do and not to do, giving me ground rules and stuff like that. And neither one of them that I've been with, I never got a kiss from. Or kissed by. Either way. Yeah. I guess I could kind of say, like on SpongeBob, like Mr. Krabs says, SpongeBob, do you know anything about girls? Well, yeah, again, I know nothing about them, for sure. They are very interesting human beings. And very tough, as well. Very difficult that they can be when it comes to trying to talk to one. And trying to keep without pissing them off or something. Like I've always have done. Making them pissed at me. That's how it's always been. Yeah, just how it's always felt for me.
So, you've beaten all the other racers on this track. Well, now you'll see why I'm the most feared driver on this circuit. I'll earn the right to face Oxide by crushing you into break dust. Let's race.
Let's see. Brio.
Hooray!
Yeah, bring out the big guns, bringing out Brio. I mean, is it really the big guns? No, not necessarily. Yeah, Brio isn't necessarily the big guns. I just calling it the big guns. Yeah, I'm just calling him the big guns. Once again, Tom Kenny, you know, the voice of SpongeBob and Spyro, did actually voice Brio on this game. Yeah, Tom Kenny actually voiced Brio on Nitro. Pretty good, I would say, Tom Kenny did. Very, very good. I gotta give props to him. Gotta give props to Brio. Or, well, not necessarily Brio. I mean, like, Tom Kenny. I should say. Yeah, give props to Tom Kenny for doing Brio.
You're not so slow after all. Surprised me you did. Here's a key for the win. Still, I think you're not fast enough to outrace Oxide. We're going to lose our planet, and it'll be all your fault.
back up embryo.
Faster!
Got the tokens and relics to get, and Hub 3, Hub World 3. I mean, it's almost been a week ago since one girl that I'm surprised I still talk to, like, surprised she hasn't left me yet, like it always seems to be. Like, she hasn't texted me back since Sunday, last Sunday, not tomorrow, but the last Sunday from this week. Not tomorrow, obviously, but the Sunday from this week. So yeah, almost a whole week. And yeah, that seems forever for me. And definitely something I do not like when it comes to women. The female gender. It's just, I'm not a very patient person, and I always feel like I'm being ignored when I don't get a response, especially for a week. A week feels like forever for me. Like several weeks or months. That's what it feels like for me. To me. It feels like weeks or months or so if I don't get a response. Or, again, just being ignored. I was going to try to do something, but yeah, that's why I stopped there. And that's why it didn't work out. And just to think, though, I'll be 23 this year. In December. In December, I'll be 23. Next year is going to be funny. Next year is going to be funny. Because next year, I'll be 24. And you know how 24 is, 24, 25 on SpongeBob. How the funniest numbers. So yeah, next year is going to be absolutely funny. And then, of course, 25, even more funnier. Which I am definitely hoping, or wanting to do something special for those days. Or for those, for sure. Definitely want to try to do something special, for sure, when it comes to 24 and my 24th and 25th birthday. Most definitely want to try to do something special when it comes to those. I mean, yeah, all birthdays are obviously special, but I mean, since these are the two funniest numbers going by SpongeBob, right? Then yeah, definitely want to do something especially for those. I can't. It's crazy how I just missed that crate there, though. Yeah, it's probably going to be a matter of time until I lose yet another girl to talk to, just because of how long it's been. And like I said, I feel like I'm being betrayed when I don't get a response. Either a few weeks or days. Well, especially a week. If it's a week, then yeah, it makes me feel like it feels, at least to me, it feels like weeks or months since they texted me back again. And again, I know she, who is watching, would not have the WhatsApp because you aren't able to get it. So, yeah, that really blows, I can just say. And again, I do try to be patient. I really do, but I'm not that type of person. For sure. I'm not that type of person. Especially when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to the female gender. When it comes to the female gender, yeah, I am not patient. Not one bit. Not one bit at all. You know what? They can hate me if they want for trying my best to be patient and stuff. Women can hate me if they want, but for trying to, you know, be patient. I just wanted to talk to them. Like, they can definitely do that. I wouldn't care. I would kind of understand, but as well. Yeah, I would kind of somewhat understand. Who knows? It's like every woman that female that I've come in contact with has gotten me into trouble as well in my past. So that's another thing. At least from the ones that I've talked to in my past. Yeah, the ones I've talked to in my past. I can just say. I was gonna say, I was doing pretty good when it came to not hitting any of these nitros or anything. Like, yeah, I was really gonna say that.
Time to harness planetary energy!
I was really gonna say that. I mean, we only hit but one. We only hit but one nitro. That's still better than nothing, though. Yeah, that's still better than nothing. Not sure what I'm gonna have tonight for dinner. Not so sure yet.
Not so.
Excuse me. Not so sure yet. It's not really that time anyway. Probably won't be until a little while longer. I mean, it is the afternoon. It is the afternoon where I am right now. I'm pretty sure PAX East is soon. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure PAX East is not too far away. I can't remember if we even had a PAX East yet last year. I don't remember if PAX East even happened last year. Maybe it did. I don't remember. I don't remember if it did or not. Yeah, I don't really remember if it did or not. And again, it just seems seems just about like every woman in the world is taken as well. Like, dang. Like, yeah. Like, just about every woman in this earth that we live in, broken world we live in, seems to be taken. Or already with somebody of what I mean by that. That's what it seems. Definitely not a ladies' man. That's for sure. Definitely am not. Again, I try to be, again, very patient, like I mentioned. And very nice. If people would even still believe that I'm nice as well. But, you know, well, I'm definitely a good person, though. I am good to be around. Yeah, that's what I can just say. Definitely. Yeah, kind of at the same time, it feels like, or it seems like you can't even blame those girls that left me, though. Can't really blame them. Just of how I am of not being patient and whatnot. Just wanting somebody to have. But of course, have nobody close to me in person. Yeah, I missed that one. Not so much of a surprise. And I missed that one too. Like I went straight over it. I didn't even jump and I still went straight over it. That's how it would be though. That is how it would be. How it be sometimes. And I went past that. I went under that one. Yeah, I went under that crate. It's either over or under. Or just straight up going past it. That's what it would always be. That's what it would always feel like. Either under or over or just going straight past it. See, that time I managed to get it, but we had to miss that other one. We had to miss that other crate. We still got Platinum, which I swear, Platinum is very easy. Platinum is very easy in this stage. In that level. I don't know why. It just seems so easy. I mean, yeah, we only missed one crate, but still. Just seems so easy. Dragon Mines. Yeah, the crates that are inside here. And then right there, it's something though. It's definitely something. Again, I am so bad at U-turning. Yeah, I am. Not the best at U-turning, that's for sure. Sometimes I can U-turn, but sometimes I can't. And I missed that crate. Of course I did. I'm curious to see what the results is going to be. If I still somehow get a gold, hey, that's all that matters. Okay. Yeah. As long as I still got a gold, it's fine. Platinum, it's just if I get platinum. But as long as I get gold, it's fine. Sapphire, I do not accept. Unless if it's games like Crash Nitro Kart or Rapid Cortex, then I will accept the Sapphire relics.
Hooray! You've earned the relic.
See what I mean about the U-turning? I am definitely not that good at U-turning. Either always losing my momentum or always hitting something. Either a wall or something, some terrain in the track. We just got the token and relic to do in this hub area, and then this hub world will be completed. And we'll get this relic and token, and then that'll conclude this stream. We'll get this token and relic. Definitely will say we got a lot of progress done, though. I definitely will say. Definitely a lot of progress we managed to get done in this stream here, wouldn't y'all say? Managed to complete the rest of Hub World 2, and then complete all of the third one as well. And again, if women really would care, they would do this like what Candace did, and for me, right? They would do it for me if they really care. And on the WhatsApp as well, just to show that they really do care about me. Right, because, yeah, I definitely got some trust issues. And just for them to prove that, yeah, they do care about me and, you know, all of that. The crates in this level, though, definitely something. Yeah, they're definitely something. Yeah, like if they cared, they would have kept me. If women that talk to cared, they would either keep talking to me, like on texting me, or get the WhatsApp as well, if they cared. I'm just saying. Just need some proof. So, hey, yes, I do care. And I would not do like any of those other ones that have done you wrong. Yeah, I've been done wrong by women so many times. I can just say. Like, more times than I can even say. And it's like, yeah, again, just going back to that whole, maybe I just feel like I just need to give up on the whole talking to women thing. It just does not work out. But yeah, that'll conclude this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Make sure your bell notifications turn on so you miss anything new. And yeah, definitely hope y'all enjoyed this stream. And hopefully y'all have a good rest of y'all's day as well. And we'll catch y'all next one.